up, everybody? Here is another tip of the week. And what I want to do is walk you through how to work with some of the print projects that are available in Moxi Impress, specifically flyers, so you can see what's available and how to rock out with it. So let's go ahead and get started. As you can see here, when you're in Moxi Impress, if you have any listings, you already have some things that have automatically been made for you. There will be one flyer available along with social media and things like that. But what I want to focus on today is showing you the different designs that are available for some of these flyers. And to do that, what you're going to want to do is click on Designs here. And as you scroll down after this loads up, you'll be able to choose one of the different options that are available. So everything from single property websites to brochures to e-cards to postcards. In this case, we're going to focus on the flyers here on the top right. Now, when you click on this, just like any other design option when you're looking at flyers or social media and things like that, there are 18 different pages of flyers that are available for you. So my recommendation is either to kind of click through and see what you like, or you can start up here where it says tasks. I can click that and bring it down to, let's say I'm doing an open house, price reduction, or just listed. Maybe this is something I want to go and knock on doors for an open house or promote my listings to the neighborhood. Once I do that, you can see I'm only down to 2 pages worth of flyers that are available. Now, keep in mind, with any of these flyers, you are able to adjust them. Okay, you can change some of the verbiage on them. So if it's an open house, if you like it just sold better than an open house or something like that, you can change that text to read either open house or just listed or on the market and things like that. The other thing you can look at doing is choosing the design element here. And you can see here that you can do a multiple listings option where you can put 4 different listings in a property if you want. You can do a single property, just generic. Well, this isn't generic, excuse me. This will give you all the different single property options. Or you can even choose, if you're working with another agent, there's 6 different options. In this case, I'm going to choose the 7 that are set up for one agent. As you can see here, I have 7 different options to choose from. This one on the bottom right is typically the one that is set up originally for you. You may also get some of the new options, which are these 4 that we have on the top. But let's say, for instance, we'd like to go ahead and look at this just listed one here. You can click on it, click view a sample, so you can get an idea of what the flyer actually is going to be looking like for you. And as you can see, as this loads up, just a second here, you can get a preview of what is actually going to be happening. Now, what I'm going to do is, while this is loading, I'm going to come back up here and actually select this design here in just a moment. So this is basically a just draft of what it could look like. Obviously, your property information in here, but I really like the way this flyer looks. So if you would like to go ahead and use this, just go ahead and hit select the design. As this loads in, the first thing you'd want to do is make a title for this. So you can always go back in and adjust this and not have to recreate everything, I guess you can say. And let's just call this On the Market, is what I'd like to say there. So we'll call it On the Market. And then what you want to do is you want to come down to your project folder and click on that. Now, if you don't have any folders in here, I would click create new and go ahead and type in the address that you're doing, because that way, if you're making multiple different aspects of the projects that you have available for it, you can put it all in one file. In this case, I'm going to choose this property that I have right here. And then right underneath there, you can actually select an MLS number. So this is something that you can pull up and look for. You can actually pull any listing from our brokerage in here. I'm just going to go ahead and hit save and continue. So this does take a few minutes, but this will pull in all the photos and all the information from the actual property here, from the MLS and from Moxi. So again, it takes out a lot of that extra work that you may have to do of uploading photos, uploading descriptions, your contact information, and all that stuff that you see there. So as you come in here, just like any other project that you're working at, you're going to have these 4 options on the top, which is info, photos, text, and then contact information. And one thing I want to call out is, as you're looking at each one of these, on the left-hand side, this kind of gives you the layout of this. So for instance, we're focused on the photos. Now, my recommendation for any photos is for when you put something into the MLS, the 4 first photos should be the best photos of the property. This will save you some time in this run because if you put 5 pictures of the front of the house right now, the ones that you have chosen here will be those first 5 photos or 4 photos of the MLS. So you're going to end up swapping out some of these photos if that's the case, because you don't want 4 pictures of the house. Now, the cool thing with this is this shows you exactly where these photos are going here on the left. So, for instance, we have view one, photo one, and you can see right here on the left, view one, photo one. So this photo is going to be going there, the second one up here, yada, yada, yada. If you want to swap any of these, just click the button right here that for the swap, go to project photos, and then you can scroll through and find the picture that you actually want of the property. Let's see what we're going to choose here. Let's go ahead and use this one. So after you've selected the photos that you want there, if they were not the ones that you wanted, you're going to hit save and continue. Now, the next thing that's going to pop up here, you can see it says just listed. I can change this to open house if I wanted to. I could also change this to market if I want to do something like that. Just keep in mind when you're putting headlines in here, take a look down here. Sorry, where it says characters remaining, because there are only a specific amount of characters you can actually put in here. As we scroll down a little bit further, you're going to see the body. Okay, so the body is very important because that is what's going to go right here in the middle. Okay, and if you see that it's red, you can see that right now it can't take all of these. It can't take the entire description in here, which is fine. So what I typically like to do is, let's see, I usually like to start from the bottom and come through and just start deleting some sentences so I can get closer to the numbers that I actually need. So as you can see, there's quite a few here that aren't actually working. So I'm just going to go through and finish getting this out and get to the point. I'll leave it just like that. Now, the cool thing with this specific one is it's not just about putting the description here. It also is going to give you some really nice features and additional features that you can add. So as I scroll down here, you can see features. It says 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, square footage. I can put updated kitchen. So I can put specific features that are in here. So I can put in any of the special features that I want on this property and then hit save and continue. Finally, what will happen is we'll come to this last page where I can make sure that my information is correct and hit save and continue. Now, once this happens, I come to this page here. Now, if I'd like to preview it, again, we're going to go ahead and pull this up. It might take a second for it to do it, but this way you can make sure that the flyer is ready to go. You can see on the market on the top, you can see price, you can see the description that we put in here, and then all those different features that we had. So if you're comfortable with how this looks, just go ahead and click download PDF. I always choose the left one here, which is standard PDF, because I'm not using any commercial grade paper or anything like that. Download it. This window pops up, and all you have to do is click on the market here. This PDF, it says download the PDF. Click on it. And now I will have the finished version of my PDF, and I will be able to print this, save this, and start knocking on some doors if I wanted to do that. And that's your tip of the week on how to work with one of the print flyer projects that we have in Moxi Impress.